Hello, and welcome back to the Limited Queue. Oh, what's this that we have here? Is it perhaps another BFZ draft? Yeah, okay. I'm eating pumpkin pie for breakfast. We're going to be drafting I Cracked and Dragon Master Outcast. Welcome back to the Limited Queue. Looks like that's going to be our pick because it's a flippin' bomb. It's a bomb in standard. It's basically... I had somebody destroy me with this the other day, actually, at an F&M, and just I think he was at 3, and then this hits the board, and stall for a turn, and that's 4 turns later he's got 4 5/5 flyers, and he just looks at me and goes, "Dragon Master Outcast is a fair and balanced Magic card, especially in limited formats." Made me hate the card. I mean, the guy is okay, I suppose, but I was not thrilled with everything that happened after that. So we're definitely going to be forcing red. Now, here's what's fun about forcing red, is that I could do cool things. This pack is terrible, which actually happens a lot in this whole format. We're going to take the Grove Rumbler second pick, but I do want, because I do eventually want to get to green. I think that red is most fun when played with green, because then you can usually splash a third or fourth color. So we're going to take the Grove Rumbler. I'm really close to taking the Void Attendant here. I'm more taking the Grove Rumbler because I want to cut red. I don't want anybody going red-green landfall to our left, I think. Yeah. And Void Attendant isn't all that good unless you go black. Alright, I'm going to take Skyrider Elf because I freaking love this card. That, and there's no good red cards here. And also, putting us on the green-blue Converge deck with a splash of red, so basically Teamer Converge, is definitely an option. I mean, if it wasn't for the Skyrider Elf, I'd probably take... It's another terrible pack. So right now we're looking at Teamer. But there's going to be red involved somewhere. Teamer Converge? I can see that happening. That could be a thing. My girlfriend asked me why I don't post any more videos like I used to. So I said, "Babe, this one will be just for you." No, that's not how that conversation went. She said, "I'm so happy that you're not playing so much Magic online anymore." And I said, "Oh, right. My bad." So sorry, guys. Oh, hello, Lumbering Falls. You go well with our fixing for everything. And, probably wheel the Eyeless Watcher. Even though it's basically the Patrol's okay, but the Watcher's basically the only playable card here, other than the Patrol. Skimmer's alright. Mist Intruder's alright. Take the Falls. Take the War Caller. Looks like we're definitely going to be green. Green splash blue splash red, or maybe just green red splash blue. War Caller is War Caller and the Ally Elf Beast thing. Those are cards that you really need in the green deck to make it work. So it's interesting because sometimes War Caller goes very late, but then you get past like an 8th pick, not 8th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6th pick green rare. I mean, I think that pretty much tells us that green is open, especially since we're playing Swiss. We picked up. Yeah, all right. Yeah, we're gonna take the Nissa's Renewal. I think we could probably pick up another Swell of Growth later on. That, and a lot of people have not been using Swell of Growth, and I don't know why. I think it's good in the early game. We're gonna take another Skyrider Elf. Our green deck is actually it looks pretty formidable right now. Okay, let's take the Retreat here. Tempted to take the Slide Runner, just because early drops are always good, but the Retreat I think is too much of a bomb. I like Marasa Ranger. I think it goes oddly late for what it actually does, but we do have options here. Both Fertile Thicket and Blighted Woodland are also very good, and they would be good in a 3-color deck. I think I'm going to take the Blighted Woodland, and then we'll probably pick up Marasa Ranger later. Even though it's not an ally, I think that in the late game, this is a 3/3 that does stuff that can be very effective to the game. Like when you're in your top deck war and you're top decking lands, Marasa Ranger makes that not as terrible as it could be. The Void Attendant did wheel as I thought it would, but we don't have any exile effects or ingest. So we're going to take the Earthen Arms, which is another underrated card. The reason I like Earthen Arms in this deck specifically is because you can go turn 2, 2/2 flyer with Skyrider Elf, turn 3, 4/4 flyer, swing. So basically you can put a massive clock on the board. Oh my god, the Eyeless Watcher did actually wheel. I thought I was kidding when I said that, but it turns out I wasn't. I guess we side reclaiming vines in case we come into a retreat that we don't like. I want to take the mountain, but I guess I'll take the Ballast. And our converted mana cost looks like a line. So we're going to fix this. We're going to put this over here. It's either a 2 or a 3 drop, depending on what our opening hand looks like. So right now we are green, splash blue, splash red. And I've actually done a lot of drafts very similar to this that I just have not recorded. And they always go well. So maybe I just jinxed myself, maybe not. A Dampening Pulse, I think, is the right pick here, but I'm going to take Prairie Stream because I'm a rare drafting noob. Also, I mean, theoretically, the Prairie Stream should work as a Converge card if we needed to. Ish. Past Adrana's Emissary. I don't think that we can I don't think we can splash all 5 colors, but it is tempting to pick it up. I'll tell you that. This card is just so super powerful. There's no green. I mean, there's the Call to Scions. We have some interesting choices here. I mean, if we want to choose to go more heavily into blue, we can with Rush of Ice, but I think Call to Scions might be where we want because we have the Warcaller. Spell Shrivel is also an option. This is actually, all the cards are so bad that this is a very interesting pick. Let's put it that way. It's not that they're all bad, it's just they're all like at a power level of like 6 out of 10. You know, it's like, I think this is the second complete disregard that we saw. We just passed one, we're going to be passing another one. Oh well, somebody's going to be happy. Yeah, I guess we're taking the call there. I like Infuse the Elements, although it might wheel, so I'm tempted not to take it. Instead, I'm looking at the Rune Processor. I would put money on either Nirabu or the Daver going the black-white ally deck, and then, you know, because this is going to be a late Serene Steward that we're passing. So they did an excellent job of cutting black-white in Pack 1, and they're reaping the benefits there. We're going to take the Rune Processor here under the impression that Infuse of the Elements is going to wheel, because it usually does. Another one of those cards, it goes oddly late for no reason. I'm tempted to take the Worm, but I'm going to take the Processor. See what happens with that. Windrider Patrol, when the set first came out, Windrider Patrol was talked about as one of the best uncommons in the set. And I just want to throw this out there. I like Royal Mage's Trick. I think it's good. It's basically a better or worse Hydrolash, depending on how you play it. But Windrider Patrol, I think, is going to be the pick here. We're probably going to wheel either the Baloth or the Thicket. Part of me wants to take the Gnarlid, which is supposed to be very good, but I just don't like it in the late game. And we're not going to take a Snapping Gnarlid over Windrider Patrol, I don't think. Tempted to take the Mantis. Also tempted to take the Spawning Bed, but we're looking at going Teamer, so we're going to be a 3-color deck. I don't think our mana base is going to handle a Spawning Bed at this point. Maybe even the Tunneling Geopede is an option. Tunneling Geopede or Mantis is what I'm thinking about right now. The Stone Fury I don't like because it's double red. Let's take the Mantis. Holy moly, holy shit! This is an insane pack. We got Complete Disregard, the Blade Master, the Molten Nerd. Oh my god! This is bonkers. Do we pick up the Blade Master here? Can I make 4 colors work? Because we picked up the Blade Master, we're definitely going to look for at least one more Druid in addition to this one. Take the Unnatural Aggression. Seek the Wilds is tempting. But I think Unnatural Aggression is going to work with our Landfall guys. You know, Landfall, and then you're like, oh, I wish I could do something with that. Oh wait, now I can. You know, the Predator we might value a little bit higher than before. Toss up between the Beastmaster and the Spell Shrivel. I'm gonna take the Spell Shrivel. I don't think we'd run 2 Rune Processors. I don't really know what to take here. I think we're gonna take the Merc Strider, but we're probably not gonna run it. Seek the Wilds is an interesting option, especially because we're looking at running 4 colors. Is it better than the Worm? The Worm is pretty good. Ugh. I think we take, let's take the Thicket. Let's take Reclaiming Vines. Beastmaster's incredibly late. Alright. It's actually, I love this type of weird deck. I honestly do. I like that we're getting a lot of fixing. I like that we can do a lot of fun, quirky stuff. I think we take another Grove Rumbler here. Even if we got past an ally encampment, I'd probably take it. I think we take the Brutal Explosion. Expulsion. Probably wheel the Fertile Thicket. The Oran Reef Invoker can be very good. Let's grab it. Another Warcaller, huh? I think that's the pick. Interesting choice between Royal Mage's Trick, Baloth, and Swell of Growth. The Invoker is also an option. I want to take the Swell of Growth. Take the Fertile Thicket here. We do have the Sylvan Scrying. We also have a Natural Connection. Which is better? We also have an Unnatural Aggression. An Unnatural Aggression and a Natural Connection, huh? Okay. Take the Natural Connection because it's an instant. And I'm going to be looking to pick up a late Royal Mage's Trick later on. Ooh, tempted to... both Incubator Drone and Earthen Arms are tempting. Let's take the Earthen Arms. I like this card a lot. Not a lot, but well, it's good enough. It's not good enough to run 3. I think we just hate on the Gruesome Slaughter, maybe? I don't think we have enough ramp to run the Rune Processor. Another Fertile Thicket. Let's take the Coral Helm Guide. Oh, don't worry, guys. We're only running 34 cards in the main right now. We do have 6 lands. We're 28. Beastmaster. Now we're at 29. We have to make some really interesting cuts here. It's a bit late for a Sure Strike. We did not pick up the Infused the Elements did not wheel. That's a little disconcerting, actually. Those went a little bit earlier than I expected them to, and they would have been really great with a Grove Rumbler. Oh, he has Trample anyway. Okay. This is, I can tell you right now, this is a deck that I am going to like playing. Let's group creatures separately. Probably, I think our high end is good enough that we don't need the Rune Processor. Get rid of Scions is actually a creature. Maybe get rid of the Unnatural Aggression, although that is kind of our only removal that isn't combat based. Oh, we also have Brutal Expulsion. This deck is very hard to make work. I'm already making excuses for myself. Let's take out a Sure Strike. We are a bit high on the creature count. Looking at cutting the Wind Rider Patrol, maybe a Beastmaster. These are probably 3 drops. Wind Rider Patrol is so good though. It's a double blue that's preventing us from wanting to run that. Blade Master might not be long for this deck. Although it just would be hilarious. That's why I want to play it. I want to play it because it would be hilarious. And we do have the Prairie Stream to support it. Ish. Let's take out a Swell of Growth. I mean, we have the Skyrider Elves for flyers. Thinking about cutting the Giant Mantis. Not sure if he really supports what we want to be doing. He does have a big butt, though. Wish we picked up more Druids. Like, one more Druid instead of this Call to Scions would be great. Spell Shrivel? Question mark? I think that's going to be the cut. So we do have some ramp. We got Nissa's Renewal, some Natural Connection. We got Call to Scions, and Lifespring Druid. Eyeless Watcher goes well with our 2 Warcallers and our Beastmaster. A little bit torn. Oops. A little bit. Maybe I should run another Beastmaster over a Territorial Baloth. Is 2 Beastmasters too much? The Blade Master is really just here because I want to be cute on camera. Swear to God, that's the only reason I'm playing it. Well, I don't know about that. I'd probably play it even if I wasn't on camera. I mean, especially because, you know, the Prairie Stream is what puts me over the top with the Blade Master. All right, so what do you suggest, Moto? 11, 2, 3, 1. All right, so let's start with that. Let's take out a forest, put in a Prairie Stream. Put in a Lumbering Falls, take out a forest. 3 Fertile Thickets. 1, 2, 3. Take out 3 forests. Put in a Blighted Woodland just for fun. Make it 41 cards, 18. We don't have enough red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to take out 1 forest, put in 1 mountain. Done. This is our deck. Alright, let's see how it goes.